Ladies and gents, welcome back to another Frostborn video. So today's video, we do have news on season 29 for Frostborn. The OBT is not out as yet. I'm not sure when exactly the OBT will be out, but once the OBT will out, we'll definitely cover that on this channel here. So you definitely want to subscribe and also turn the notification bell so that you don't miss any future live streams or tips and tricks or new videos on the OBT. So for this new class here, of course, it will be available at season 29 at the end of the season. You have to do the missions here to get to the end of the season to then receive the class here. If you do miss the season here, you might not be able to get this class until it returns in shop, or if there's a special event to basically get this class here. Not sure if you'll be able to put points into the class to get it, so I would recommend to definitely go ahead and do season 29 once it's out. That will be out, well, the OBT will be out in a couple of days and probably a week or so or two from now. But today's video is in regards to the new class that we have here. The new class would be pronounced Nosferatu. And this class here, we did get information on the 3 different abilities that will be available for this class. So the first ability here would be Blood Rush. The second ability would be Blood Fury. The third ability would be Cauldron of Bats. So basically, this class has 3 abilities, as we can see here with new classes. They all have 3 abilities. So another thing that I've seen in regards to this class here, it seems to be like a vampire type. You know, it looks like a bloodthirsty vampire, to be honest, in my opinion. Also, the artwork for this is spectacularly done. So shout out to the devs for designing this class here. And I'm also intrigued to be able to use this class here to see how it works in PvP, how it works in PvE as well. Definitely, I think this is a PvP class. It's a bloodthirsty PvP class, in my opinion, so we'll see. But for the first, the first information, before we head to the different skills here, the first information that you should know in regards to the class here is that it's a medium class. It's a medium user, of course, which, you know, any medium type armor. Also dagger type, right? So it only uses dagger to be able to activate the skill. If you don't use the dagger, you're not going to be able to activate this class skill. The class skills looks pretty cool. So the first skill here would be Blood Rush. So this ability allows the Nosferatu to teleport instantly to a nearby target when attacking. So that's during attacking the player, you're able to teleport even closer to the enemy, or if you kind of gain a little bit of distance, you're able to teleport to the target. It kind of works similar to the assassin in a way, so that's going to be pretty cool to look at to see how best we can use that in PvP, and probably create some, you know, attacks probably from the bush and stuff. That'd be kind of cool here. Another explanation in regards to the class here is that this class basically emphasizes on speed and surprise. So as I said, you could use this in bushes, or you can surprise attack your enemies pretty fast and deal some damage. So this basically helps the Nosferatu to close the gap without delay strikes, and this perfectly works when it comes on to quickly eliminating enemies or in PvP, and it basically keeps up pressure in combat. So basically, once if your player or if the target is basically trying to escape, you can also use this skill here to rush towards the target and deal a bit of damage here. I'm not sure exactly how much damage it does, or, you know, the ratio and stuff like that. I'm not sure as yet, or the animation and stuff. So that's going to be pretty cool. We'll definitely see that in OBT. As I said before, definitely stay tuned for OBT videos to see more on this class here. So another strategy I want to give you guys before this class even comes out is that you can basically chase down your enemies if they're trying to escape, or try to catch an opponent off guard. That could happen in many ways, of course, in the game here. A lot of people tend to, you know, probably fish in, or if you're looking for PvP, you could probably ambush in the bush, click on the enemy, and also strike with Blood Rush. That's gonna be pretty cool. It seems like a very aggressive class. It seems that way to me, in my opinion here. Also, this ability keeps the Nosferatu highly mobile in close combat fights here, so it's going to be really good in close combat to use Blood Rush. That's going to be pretty cool and see how that works, as I said before. The second ability here we have is Blood Fury here. So the effect of this class, Blood Fury, it temporarily boosts the Nosferatu's attack speed and also movement speed, but it costs some health to activate it, right? So it's going to basically be a sacrificial class as well, which is going to be pretty cool, right? Because if it sacrifices their health, you could use this if you're basically in a sticky situation to where you're basically dying, right? You could just quickly use this class here and just go ham on your enemy. Just a quick explanation as well in regards to this skill here, the Blood Fury, is that it's a high risk class but high reward ability, which, as I said, it increases speed. So it basically helps the Nosferatu to basically go ham on doing damage quickly and moves faster to avoid danger. So that's pretty cool in that Fury state, being able to increase your movement speed in regards to on the battlefield. So that'd be pretty cool as well. As I said, it sacrifices your health, means you should use this skill very carefully, in my opinion. And also a strategy you can use with this class here. It's best to use this class in situations where all-out offense is needed, such as finishing off a strong opponent, because you have a lot of strong players in the game. So I think this will definitely be a good skill to use to finish off the opponent. Or if the opponent is trying to escape, you can definitely finish off the opponent as well. Or you can probably use this as well in escape in dangerous situations, if you use it correctly, of course. So you should also know that timing is very crucial when it comes down to this class here. Because of course it sacrifices your health, so you don't want to use this in, you don't want to use this too early on in the fight, and also this can make your character more vulnerable. So be very careful when using the Blood Fury skill here. Alright, so another ability here would be Cauldron of Bats. So this one is pretty cool, right? I want to definitely see the animation for this one, because this sounds kind of similar to the Wind Mage. It also sounds like it's a farm that you take. So I want to definitely see how this one here works, basically. So the effects on this one here, it transforms the Nosferatu into a cloud of bats that can move freely. I think that probably definitely gonna work similar as the Wind Mage. So basically when the bats touches enemies, they replenish the Nosferatu's health. It's gonna be very helpful in PvP to, I think it works mostly as the Sand Mage heal, so I'm not sure yet exactly how that works. But just a quick explanation here as well. This is a versatile ability combining offense and healing. It also helps the Nosferatu to evade attacks while recovering health from enemies. And also this transformation basically grants mobility, making it harder for a opponent to pin the Nosferatu. So I think this kind of works like a dispel class. I'm not sure yet. We'll have to see in OBT, as I said before. So I think Sun Traps won't be able to work once you get into this farm of Cauldron Bats. I think that will basically, run through the ability or any control skill. I think it also will be more effective against, for instance, if someone stuns you, you can use this ability. I'm not sure if you can use it, if you should use it before, or if you can use it while they're stunned to basically de-stunt you. So that would be kind of cool. And we do need more of these classes that are able to basically deflect stunts, because it's going to be very useful, because a stunt lock is very dangerous in Frostborn. So you're going to need to escape. And also this is a close combat class. So I think this is a good skill in regards to PvP here. Strategy that I think you guys could use here with this class here is for retreating from overwhelming fights while healing, or regaining weakened enemies to recover health. I think also it's a strong counterplay tool against aggressive enemies in the game, because there's a bunch of rune players, or there's a bunch of aggressive players in the game, and there's a bunch of aggressive players in the game here. So this skill will definitely be very helpful. Just recover your health, also to retreat, also to engage in fights, of course, because you could basically be on the attacking end, very aggressive, and there's transform that farm, while getting heals from your enemies. That'd be kind of cool to definitely see how that works. So all of these three skills are pretty cool. I want to see how these works here. So yeah, that's basically it for today's video. Hopefully this video was definitely helpful. As I said before, definitely smash like, because we'll definitely cover everything in regards to OBT, how to do the missions, the class, test out the class. If there's a new pet, not sure. We'll see. We'll definitely find out in a different video. Stay tuned. Peace.